All right, so for lesson 14, we're going to look at some horizontal and vertical lines. These are special cases of, of equations with two variables where one of the coefficients of either the x or the y becomes zero. So like in this first one, we're going to look at where the coefficient of y is zero. And in the second one, we'll look at where the coefficient of x is zero. Now, if you look at this equation right here, we're going to take whatever x is, we're going to multiply it by 1. Y has no effect because it's going to be multiplied by 0. So it doesn't matter what value I put in for y. I'm always multiplying it by 0, which means we're always adding 0 to whatever x is in order to get 4. Let me show you an example. Let's say that I choose x equals 4. Well, that being the case, I'm going to have 1 times 4 plus 0y equals 4. Okay, well, 1 times 4 is 4 plus 0 equals 4. So I can literally put in anything I want for y. So maybe I'll put in 10. Let's put in 1. Okay, well, what if I change, don't write this part down because you're going to end up erasing it, but so a little foreshadowing. What if I put in like 3 for x? If I put in 3 for x, 1 times 3 is 3, plus 0, doesn't matter what I put in for y. Am I ever going to get 4? I'm never going to get 4, so this actually doesn't work. Turns out that the x value always needs to be 4. And it doesn't matter what I put in for y. So when you go to graph this, you have this point, and you have this point, and you have this point, and this point, you have this point. Look what's being formed here. Turns out that this is just going to be a vertical line. Okay, so let's kind of sum this up. When the equation is x equals some number, okay, so I'll just use the hashtag as representing some number. But when the equation is x equals some number, now wait a minute, where did y go? Well, the coefficient of y is 0, which means I don't have to write it. So when you have x equals some number, the graph is a vertical line. And not just anywhere, wherever the number is. So if it's x equals 4, it would be here, which is basically what we have in the example. If it was x equal -1, our line would be here. If it was x equals -2, our line would be here, so on and so forth. So you can probably figure out by now that it's the same thing when we reverse it and make the coefficient of x 0. As it turns out, our y value always has to be, in this case, it's going to be 3. And the reason why it's going to be 3 is because I'm going to take whatever x is and I'm going to multiply it by 0, which means the x basically has no impact. And then I'm going to subtract off of it 2 times y. So actually, this is going to be -3. Let me show you an example. Let's say x is 3. So 0 times 3 is 0. Minus 2 times -3 is supposed to equal 6. That works. -2 times -3 is 6. So these all have to be -3 in order to subtract 2y and get 6. It doesn't matter what x is. It doesn't matter. And so when you go to plot these, you're going to end up this time, instead of a vertical line, you're going to get a horizontal line. Okay, so similar to above, when your equation is y equals some number, The graph is a horizontal line. And by the way, just to explain this a little bit further, what I would do in this case, this is what I would do. I would drop off the 0x because that's 0. So I would write negative 2y equals 6. And then I want to get y by itself. So I would divide both sides by negative 2. And I would get y equals negative 3. And that's why I ended up with this graph, just to kind of explain that. Trust me, we'll go into this a lot more detail in the next few lessons, but this gives you a pretty good idea. X equals a number, vertical line, y equals a number, horizontal line.